Okay, YouTube, welcome to another unboxing video for a Performax brand laminate trim router with LED work light, 3.8 amps. I guess they don't put model numbers on these anymore for whatever reason. And of course this was the only brand of trim router and the only model that Menards was selling. So let's see how it is. I've had other Performax tools and unfortunately I think they give about a lackluster performance, but we'll see how this one is. Let's get started. Well, we got a manual, that's good. And an adjustment wrench. One thing though I really do like that I saw in here is the threading is metal, and one of the adjustment holders is also metal. So it's not plastic like Harbor Freight trim routers, so hopefully it'll last a little bit longer. And that's metal as well. Which is really nice. Guess you can adjust it, do a fine adjustment there. And do your gross adjustments by lifting that metal catch off of the threaded screw. So let's get a bit and see how this works. Okay, this button right here, you push it in and that locks it into place so you can undo the nut there. I have to admit it's very hard to get the bit in even with that loosened. So, oops. Yeah, it's not good. I'm already not being impressed by the ease of use of this, the ease of changing bits. Oh man, oh, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, whatever you do, don't accidentally take the the nut off the end here. Wow. No. Oh. Okay, we finally got that on. Wow. That was definitely not user-friendly. Gee, guys, you think you could have made this wrench a little bit bigger so it wouldn't fit in here very well? My goodness. Okay, I've got a piece of pine here. I'm going to try and route a groove right here on the edge. A little bit of rabbit and see how this works. Hopefully this doesn't jump around like the old Harbor Freight one. Well, that's worked surprisingly well. I am actually very impressed with how that worked. A very straight groove with just a very tiny deviation right there, but I think that was because the ruler may have moved a little bit. That made a very good groove. I'm very impressed. So, we could... Ultimately, I bought this tool because I have to put some grooves in a piece of furniture I'm building here to put a piece of 1/4 inch fiberboard in there. Make it just a little bit deeper and it'll be the right depth. Now this could end disastrously, but I'm going to see what happens if we try and route a groove without a guideline or a ruler there. And actually, that does work very well even without a guide. I'm, again, impressed with it. Okay, this will be an actual workpiece test. That's the reason I bought this. see if I'm at the right depth. Yes, I am. Well, it's not too bad. Except I didn't finish the edge, it looks like. Whoops. Seem to keep pretty steady depth on the whole thing. Yep, exactly the right depth throughout the whole workpiece. Couple of nicks. Well, all in all, a very good little trim router so far. I am impressed. Okay, YouTube, well, after having used this for a little bit, I would definitely recommend it for its price point. It is pretty good quality. One of the things I really like too is the cord it has coming out from it. I measured it and it seems to be about 10 feet long, which is really nice to have a long cord. Also, the hand grip is very ergonomic. It works well to keep a grip on it, to keep it under control. And I think after using it a lot, your hand wouldn't get very tired. I do like the fine adjustment they have here. Although one complaint I do have is this is kind of sharp right here. The plastic outline here where you try to move this with your finger. And it would have been nice if they would have filed this down a little bit more and had the dial stick out a little bit more for more ease. But this metal clasp right here, I think that's very good quality, and so is the threaded metal rod there. And this clip right here to keep it in place is also metal, so. And it looks like it's adjustable if you want to tighten those nuts down a little bit more. But overall, I think it's a good product. I like the position of where they put the on-off switch, which while you're routing, you're not going to accidentally hit the on-off switch, which is good. So overall, for a price point of about $40, I think you can't go wrong with the Performax laminate trim router. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And remember, I'm just a guy. If I can do this, so can you. Have a good day. Clyde, what do you think of my trim router? You like the trim router?